So in this video we're going to be talking about painting that picture and setting the scene. So this is probably the most different part of doing one-to-one readings and demonstrating mediumship in a public forum. And I'm doing a lot of work with people that are trying to get to demonstrate a level. You know, they want to go out and they want the stage and they want to do online demonstrations, so on and so forth. And this is the biggest difference between a one-to-one and setting that scene for everyone to meet the person that we are bringing forward. In a one-to-one, it's very different. You know, it's they may say, I want to speak to my mum, and so I'm aware of a lady, and here we go. And so we're just relaying the information between mum and daughter or mum and son. And so as we're doing this, the scene is already set by that of the client. So that's where it's very, very different to that of a public demonstration, where we may have 100 people, and let's take that figure as just a nice round figure, and then we can use the percentage part of it as we go along. Now, if I stand up and I go for my demonstration, I do it in something that's regular, you know, like the format kind of way of mediumship. I have a mum here, she's 70, she passes a cancer, and and we're getting the checklist up and running. Immediately we're getting people to look at an avatar of a lady. They're trying to picture the lady, very much like if I say to you, imagine a forest, and all of you will start to imagine your version of the forest. The avatar starts to build, but I didn't tell you that forest was at night with a little bit of mist, and in the moment it starts to twist and morph and the avatar takes place. You've now got a full moon casting light onto the forest, and you've got the mist and you've got the trees, and before you know it, the scene is being set within your mind. We can add the sounds to that. You know, you can hear an owl in the distance, or you heard a twig crunch within the tree line there, and now before you know it, you're in the scene, you're walking that scene. We kind of lose that when we just go out with, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, and we go through the shopping list. The scene's not really being set. And equally, I think it's even lost even quicker when a medium stands up and says, I want to come to the man at the back, or I want to come to the lady at the back, and then start their mediumship. When you do it that way, it's 100 people in the room, as I suggested, and I go to the man or the woman at the back. 99 people tend to switch off. It's not all the time. Some people are watching the mechanics and watching it unfold, but a lot of people, their heads go down, and with that will go the energy, and it just becomes a little bit samey. And so when we demonstrate mediumship, this is something that I am very mindful of, that I'm trying to engage with the audience for the majority of the time, but just personalizing it for the recipient that it's there for. So you'll find that I try to set a scene that everyone can imagine. Take the forest, for example, but I use that as a character. So I have a lady here, and this lady is hilarious. And then I'll start going through her personality, her character, and some of the mistakes that she done, or some of the conditions that she has. But I'm setting a scene for everyone to build the avatar in their mind of the person that I am describing through words, not through their clothing, but through the words, to give them an image of the personality, the character, and of the mum that is coming through. Now, what will happen is, I'm not saying I'll have all 100 in the room, but I will certainly have a majority of the room, and I'll all be working with the avatar that I am building. Very much like the forest that I was describing, then added at night, then added a moonlight, then added mist, then added the wolf, then added the sound. And as I set this scene and I'm painting the picture, in effect, if I do that with a person, I'm trying to introduce someone's lovely mum or terrible mum, whatever the scenario. Everyone gets to meet her. Everyone gets a sense of her. And so now the spirit world are within the room, and everyone feels like, I didn't need a message. I didn't need my loved ones to come through. I was touched by that lady's mum, or that man's mum, or that man's partner, son, daughter, whatever it'll be. everyone gets the opportunity to meet this person that is coming forward. And this is what I very much promote within my own mediumship. Not about making it about one individual, but bring that one individual's loved one into the room so we all get to meet them. We all get a sense of feeling them, hopefully, or certainly all have a visual aid that we can all walk along with. So it's something that I definitely try and promote, is to get this idea of not their things, not their description, not their clothes, not even their hair, but the sense of a character. Maybe give them a bit of an avatar, but the minds of these people will paint that picture as I add the ingredients, as I build up my communication. So no two people in the audience probably will have the same avatar projected within their imagination. And even mine is probably nothing like the mum that is actually coming through. It's just to get me talking. So this is what I mean by painting the picture, setting the scene. And when you go through the demonstration style, we're trying to capture as many minds as we can in any given communication. And again, in my opinion, I think direct, just I want to come to the man, and then just start hitting them with psychic facts or very loose or generic statements, you lose your audience. So I know many of you are constantly on my inbox and on the videos that are out week in, week out, asking how to do this in demonstrations, how to do that. This is another stepping stone where you're trying to, because you're confident in your mediumship, you're confident in your mind and your relationship with the spirit world, you're now trying to build confidence in setting the scene for more than just one person. It's now for your entire audience. Get as many people to meet the mum in the example given in the room. As many people as possible get to meet, feel, sense this lady, not just the individual that she's come to see. So it'd be a good point to like the video if you liked it or you see any kind of value in it. Get in the comments if there's anything you're unclear of. Subscribe if you aren't already. And I'll see you lot in the next video.